Okay guys, so what's up? We're back. Episode 9 of The Road to Classic Physique. Your boy is ready. Your boy is looking amazing, but that's not the point of the vlog today. Today, I'm going to share with you guys, ignore that sound, that was a light bar that fell on the ground. But, today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 5 tips on how to get shredded. So let's get the video rolling. Without further ado, cue the edit, Ant-Man. So we are here, we're leaving the apartment, or the second location. We're heading over to the post office to start the first day of the errands. And right after that, we're heading over to Trifecta. Wow, we have a lot of stuff to do today. But right now, I'm going to talk to you guys about the first tip on what you got to do to get shredded in order to get that six-pack ab look, you know, that ab look. So the first thing you got to do is obviously find your maintenance calories. In order to find your maintenance calories, calculators you can search up, you can literally go on Google and search up a calorie calculator. And find your maintenance calories from that. When you find your maintenance calories, I would personally recommend eating those calories for at least a week or two to understand if those are your maintenance calories, because the true ideal thing is obviously how the person's body reacts to the calories. So once you do that, you justify what your goals are. Obviously right now we're trying to lose weight, so we subtract about roughly 250 calories to 300 calories. Nothing crazy in the beginning. I like focusing on a small little deficit and gradually going down in order to keep fullness, because obviously we're trying to push weight and working on heavy, which we'll talk about later. But tip number 1 is find your calories, and finding your calories from there is finding your deficit calories. And now let's head over to post office. But I like it though, you know? Okay guys, now we do tip number 2, which once you figure out how many calories you need to lose weight, obviously you gotta figure out what foods to put in there. We got some foods in the cart. This is not everything I eat. There are some food stuff at home that I have already there, but this is just a gist of some stuff that I pick up. But also I'm gonna point out some snacks and things that I in the past have utilized during diets, during bulking phases, whatever it is, to help me hit my calorie goals for whatever purpose it is. So one thing for sure is when you try to have a good diet, making sure we're focusing on getting lean protein. So chicken is good, as well as like lean ground beef. I like going for 96.4, 97.3 are my two choices, as well as ground turkey and ground chicken. And if you want to go to the adventure side, you can have a nice fattier meal like a steak or even some salmon. Just having a good protein base from there. Interrupted. And then aisle number 2, we're going to talk about vegetables and veggie, which is a key part of your diet. When you're trying to lose weight, vegetables, one, are lower in caloric intake, so they don't take that much calories out of your day, macros out of your day, but they are filling because of the fiber in them. So I like going for spinach, broccoli. Supposedly they don't have asparagus over here, so asparagus is another vegetable option that I go for. Trying to shoot for vegetables and stuff that have a higher fiber diet, higher fiber options, or just foods that I would say that keep you full longer for vegetable-wise purposes are the best to go for. So now let's talk about some snacks and tricks that I've used over the time of being in prep and diet and stuff. So this is actually a decent aisle to start off with. One snack that I like during prep is, or not this prep, but in past preps, Skinny Pop. If you're a person who likes chilling at nighttime, a nice little, you can say like craving cap, Skinny Pop is good. And then some protein bars. We can go back to the other aisle right there, but the lady's gone. So some of the snack options that I utilized during my past cuts and diets. Obviously this prep particularly, I've been focusing on a more strict bro diet, so no fun treats like this. But so when a person wants to lose weight, I utilize these tactics right here with my clients. These are some nice, I can say, fun protein bars you can go for. This is the Luna Bar. I discovered this one day accidentally, and this is my favorite flavor, which is the chocolate dipped coconut. And then you can go for the, if you want a lower calorie option, kind of like a cookie brownie kind of a thing. You can microwave this a little bit if you have some like ice cream halo top. You can add it with it, and this also has a decent amount of calories right there with the macros. These are what you can call lower in protein snacks, but these are good like craving, and they cap like the sweet tooth. If you want it for higher protein options, I really prefer the One Bar. Guys, it's not a sponsored video or anything, but this is my favorite protein bar ever. Maple glazed donut. It literally tastes like a donut, and I'm a donut fanatic. I love my donuts. So this is my go-to one always. And there's one more here they have that I like. I don't see it. They don't have it, but you do like cookies. Lenny and Larry's is also a nice snack. This one I particularly would definitely say read the label to make sure it fits your calories, because the whole entire cookie is a hectic amount of calories, but it does cap the craving. And honestly, this is a good alternative. But if you're a person like me and you can flexible diet on regular days, obviously not this prep, but in the past, I would go for like a Chick-fil-A cookie, because similar macros, but tastes a little better. So both. These are all the food sources that I utilize, or most of the food sources I utilize every single day for my diet, especially these 3D energy drinks. One day they'll sponsor me, hopefully one day. But fire ass stuff. So now we're gonna go check out, get everything we need, and head over to Trifecta because I need some work done. So let's go.
Anything specific that you want or need today?
That and then some leg. Well, no cupping for now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're done cupping. Then we say bleeding. Okay guys, so we just wrapped up the chiropractor sports therapist body work on my body, and I feel so good. This one prep I emphasized on this, where every single prep I would come once in a while or come when I really needed it, but this one prep I focused on this part, really emphasized that. I focused on this part a lot this prep, and this kind of brings me over to tip number 3 right here. 3 is focusing on things that make your body feel healthy overall. So when we work out for X amount of time, we put our body to our muscles, our body, our joints through stress, and having some things like this, or even stretching, whatever it is, doing small things to make your body and your mechanics and your flexibility all on the top of your priority will allow you to function better in the gym. So tip number 3 is focusing on higher body functions in reality towards flexibility and motion, I would say. So let's go back to the place. Before we go back to the place, I bought a drone, so we're about to test that shit out. I haven't flown a drone on campus in a really long time. I think it's been 2 years. So Quinn and me are gonna have some fun. Quinn has never flown a drone before, so it's about to be really fun. So let's give this guys some drone footage for you guys. Whew. So we ended in a giant conundrum. I'm getting my better vocabulary, guys. So we entered in a big issue right now. The drone turns on. It works, but for some apparent reason, we can't connect it to the cam. We can't connect it to the phone. So I gotta figure out what the hell to do with it at home. Cause I really wanted to fly this. It's a beautiful weather right now. Like, so excited. So I'm gonna figure it out. So if you do see drone footage in this vlog, then we figured it out. If you don't, just blame me because I didn't rehearse this part. I was supposed to, Quinn gave me one homework assignment, was to figure this out, and I didn't do it. So we're gonna figure that out at home. I'm gonna do some homework, do some research about it, and hopefully we can do it. But it's back in the box, making sure everything is good. I was really excited, man. The food is being made. I bought some Pokemon cards today. Don't tell my mom. You think I'm going crazy. Kinda am, but we are ripping some packs. I met the lady today. I haven't seen her in a while, so I said what's up to her. We saw the clips earlier. But I haven't opened this pack in a while. I kind of wanted the Vivid Voltage. If you know what Pokemon is, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, every set of Pokemon, like there's like a lot of different versions of them, different sets, and like the whole different cards and stuff like that. Fucking got a green card. But we're still gonna look at what we got, because sometimes there's magic, sometimes you pull something cool. Maybe. Nope. We got some BS. So hopefully the last one I pulled, something good, something amazing. Oh, another bird pack, so that's good. This is my reason. This is my favorite pack because I love the birds. Oh, white card. It's my favorite thing in the world. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's damage right there. Hope that's not the good card. Let's hope. Let's hope. Oh, the Score Bunny got damaged. And nothing. Yo, my mom's gonna hate me for that. Literally. She literally will say, $8 down the drain. Basically. Okay guys, so before we start the edit, I decided we're not doing an edit no more. We're gonna be talking because the gym we came to has a decent, good quality of like audio and like music and stuff like that. Probably get copyrighted for that, but we can talk clearly, and I don't need no mic or anything because I kind of forgot to go to Best Buy, or I was just lazy. So we're gonna work out, and I'm gonna tell you guys the 4th tip when trying to lose weight and getting shredded is building up a proper structure for your working out. It can be following a good proper split, and when that comes down, that can be down to broken into many things. You can be doing push-pull legs. You can be doing the basic bro split, where one body part a day, the classic physique look. There's so many kinds of training so you can do. There's CrossFit, all that kind of stuff. But find a training that works with you, that suits you and your lifestyle, and you love, that you can continue doing, and as well as find a lifestyle that burns calories, because if you're obviously active, it burns calories. So just find a lifestyle that burns calories. So guys, that's tip number 4, I believe. Creating a training program. But I'm gonna talk a little more about it while we're working out. We're gonna do a raw workout today, so enjoy that shit. One more thing to kind of dig deep on choosing the right training program, besides push-pull legs and all that kind of stuff, one is choosing the workouts that you enjoy. Basically, just like if you prefer doing machines over ropes or plates, like whatever it is, like do the workouts that you enjoy. Like I enjoy dumbbells over sometimes a machine, you know, whatever it is. Like find a workout you love and enjoy, create that around your routine for your structured plan for the week, whichever you choose, and pile that together and you get a sweet ass plan. So get back to the workout.
Yoxi.
Whew. So posing complete. Did the basics that I need to do right now. I'm gonna do a more in-depth one later at home. I like doing it in the morning and afternoon after my cardio session. It's just weird. The sweat. I feel like I'm all depleted and just seeing everything tight. I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. But I try to do multiple times a day posing. My coach tells me about half an hour, once, twice a day. I'm just throwing them throughout the day at random moments. I'm just doing my routine, trying to make sure it's perfect, trying to make sure I feel the actual muscle, like however tightness that I'm feeling here, however I'm feeling this motion right here, this action, I'm trying to memorize this. So when I go on stage, I'm not gonna have these mirrors. So I have to memorize this whole new routine because I'm coming from a men's physique competition kind of like mindset where we only do upper body. Like I can still pose my upper body and do upper body perfectly fine. It's just trying to tie in the lower body, upper body together. It's taking practice, but we're doing what we can. So it's a whole new category and it's a lot for me to learn and I'm loving it. But anyways, we're doing the last and final tip, which is gonna be 2 into 1, hydration and sleep. I did make an Instagram post about it, talking about them both and showing them, explaining how they are very, very important, which will have an in-depth in that post. But I'm gonna kind of summarize it right over here for you guys. Is for sleep, particularly, it's really important for me, for say in bodybuilding aspect, is if I'm properly rested, I will be able to push more weight efficiently in the gym. I will look better overall and I'll feel better. And what I mean by look better overall is when you lack sleep, when you lack rest, your body hasn't fully recovered. So a lot of times you won't look the way you need to look. For example, the foods may not have fully processed. Whatever the variable is, sleep does affect the way you look and make you feel in the gym, overall performance, just your overall day-to-day life. And as well as sleep does affect your organ function, your hormone function. So I always tell people try to get at least 7 hours. Like that's like right in the middle of the sweet spot. If you can get 8 to 9, bro, you're a freaking G. But 6 is still doable, but I try to shoot for at least 7 hours of sleep. So since I do work from home, I have my own business, I do my own thing, I can sleep in at those moments. So I get the 7 hours or just getting a decent amount of sleep. First of all, it makes you perform better in the gym. How? Well, when you're well rested, you're able to, 1, look better, 2, push more weight. And since you are well rested, a lot of the food you're absorbing, a lot of the stuff you're doing in the gym can get the right functions. You know what I mean? Like everything can go well when you're well rested. If you're not well rested, your body's gonna be a little bit all over the place. It's gonna be tired, it's gonna be weak, and you won't be able to do the same things you can usually do or do better if you're well rested. So the next point we're going to be talking about is hydration. So hydration, just like sleep, is very important on your body in and out the gym, because if you're well hydrated, you will function better, your hormones will be functioning well, you'll function better, your body itself will feel better because you're well hydrated. When you're dehydrated, you get headaches, you feel weird. I feel sluggish sometimes I'm dehydrated, I just don't want to do shit, I have a massive headache. And overall, my gym performance is... So when you're well hydrated, and that can be different from person to person, I always recommend starting off with about a gallon of water. If that's too much too, you can even do about ounce, 1 fluid ounce per body weight. So if you weigh about 130 pounds, start with about 130 ounces of fluid water, which is about roughly a gallon, because a gallon is 128 ounces. Yeah, I did math. I'm a genius. So hydration and sleep and everything else we mentioned today, finding your true calories, finding the foods that you love, and as well as picking the routine and training and the workouts that you love. Because if you can get what I'm trying to say here is that everything we do, The number one thing, I was gonna have another bonus tip at the end. A number one thing when you do with all these factors I shared today is if you keep it consistent and you keep showing up and doing the work with all the simple tasks, all these 5 tips I shared with you today, the tracking, the food, the training, the sleep, and the hydration, whoo, all together will benefit you perfectly and will help you lose weight, because that just gives you a basic structure on how to get started and how to push every single day. So guys, that kind of wraps up the video. This is part 1 of my 5 tips on how to get shredded. I'll be having a part 2 for this probably next week. We'll see. But part 2 will be coming up pretty soon. But this was part 1. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what other fitness questions you have about dieting, about cutting, whatever it is, or about bodybuilding. Let me know. I've been competing for some time now. I can answer some questions, pick my brains. Comment down below. And guys, hit the bell notification to notify when the next video goes live. I'll catch you guys in the next one.